Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a review on this hair. This is a two-part video. It's going to be showing you guys how I dyed this hair and also my review on it. So if you guys want to see how I dyed it first, definitely stay tuned. And you guys want to see the review after, then stay tuned for the review.
Okay, so I'm going to be using this Developer by Salon Care. This is 30 volume. I'm also going to be using this Wella bleach. I got the bleach from, I believe, Sally's, and I also got the developer. I also got the developer from Sally's. You can find all of this stuff at your local beauty supply store or Sally's, and I also ended up purchasing some items from Amazon as well. So I'm painting the hair kind of halfway on top of a piece of aluminum foil. I recommend you opening up your bundles because one, it's going to be a lot easier to get the bleach evenly, and also your hair is going to dye evenly. Also at the top, I'm kind of making paint strokes, like up and down strokes, so that it's not a harsh line from the natural hair to the blue, because that can look crazy. So I ended up doing this to all the bundles and as well as the closure, and I'm probably going to leave this on for about 20-30 minutes. Also, if you're wondering why my tongue is pink throughout this video, I was eating Peeps before I filmed this. So yeah, so this is just a closure. Again, I'm making those brush strokes going down so it's not so harsh, so it doesn't look like a crazy bad ombre job. So these are the dyes I'm using. These are the 178 Royal Navy by Adore, and I got these all off of Amazon. I believe they're around $6 to $7. They did not sell these at Sally's. So yeah, this developer, it says to use on the hair when it's damp. So this is the hair kind of towel dried, and all I'm doing is just painting this on. I ended up using 3 out of the 4 because this dye is very thick, and I wanted to saturate the bundles as much as I could. So I know on camera it looks purple, and in person it looks purple as well, but it definitely dyes your hair blue. So after I'm done doing this to all the bundles, I wanted to leave it on as long as possible. I think I let the dye on maybe for like 30 or 40 minutes because I wanted to make sure that I am so sorry about this cop car. I wanted to make sure that the hair really soaked up the product, and all I did was wash it out, and I didn't wash it out too hard because I wanted the hair to hold as much of the color as possible.
So this hair is from an Aliexpress company called Annabelle Hair, and I will leave their store number in the title as well as the description box below. Also, I'm really sorry if it sounds kind of loud. I'm standing right next to my window because I wanted to be in front of like a clean background. I wanted to see what my hair reviews would look like in front of a white background, so I'm really sorry about the cars going back and forth. It does sound a little bit louder because I do have my air conditioner in, so the window is like technically kind of open. So I'm going to talk as loud as I can for you guys. So I have in 4 bundles of Brazilian Body Wave, 2 bundles of 22 inches, and 2 bundles of 20 inches. And then I also have a free part lace closure in 18 inches. So my original plan to style this hair was to style it down the middle and have it very sleek and straight. One, because I wanted to see how the hair held up straight, and 2, because I thought that it would look really beautiful when it's straightened and you go out in the sun and like you see the blue kind of like, you know, waving in the sunlight, but I wasn't able to do that. So there are a couple of different reasons why I think I wasn't able to do that. One, because if you guys can see the hair, you guys see how it's kind of like turquoise here. It's a little bit lighter in places, but you guys see like that dark blue color. That's the color I wanted, which I did get. But when I was flat ironing it, it was starting to get lighter. Now, a couple years ago, when I got my first sew-in, I dyed my hair like a blue to an ombre color, and I don't remember if when I did that the hair lightened. I know I wanted my hair lighter, but I think I just washed it a lot so that it would get lighter. But I don't remember like using a flat iron and then the color getting lighter, if that makes sense. So yeah, and I have dyed other wigs, like bleached them and then colored them and straighten them and the color hasn't turned or anything. So part of me feels like maybe there was still some blue dye left in, or maybe there was still like a bleach residue left in. But yeah, I mean, I tried to wash the hair, wash the blue out as much as possible, but I didn't want to go in and scrub it like really hard because then the color starts to fade, and I wanted a very dark blue. Like, I wanted it to be noticeable, but I still wanted the blue to be as dark as possible. Like you guys saw in the beginning of the clip, I used the Adore colors. I'm not sure if it had anything to do with the dye, or maybe my flat iron was too hot. But I did notice that when I flat iron it, the hair color starts to get lighter. But when I use a curling wand, which is what I use today, it doesn't affect the color. So that's probably my only issue. I wish I could go in and straighten it because I really wanted to wear this hair straight. I don't want to manipulate the color by putting too much heat on it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I will say for this being body wave hair, it does straighten really nicely, and it does stay straight when I was straightening it. Alright, so one thing I will say is this hair held up really nicely for me bleaching it. I did bleach it pretty light. I put it in aluminum foil, and I believe I left the bleach on for maybe I don't know, I left the bleach on for a little while, 20-30 minutes. Also, this hair bleached really light. There was some of this hair that actually went to like a really platinum blonde, so the hair I think lightened very nicely, but sometimes it did lighten unevenly. And also that may be my fault because I didn't open up the bundles. I kind of just had the bundles still wrapped up and dyed it like that. But yeah, so I've had this hair for a very long time. I've had this hair since January, and yeah, I really do like it. I think for this being bleached and then dyed, it looks really nice. It is so shiny, and there is absolutely no product in this hair at all. It's still very soft. I did condition it a lot because I wanted to make sure that the hair stayed nice as long as possible, but it is really beautiful. I'll show you guys what it looks like all to the back. So I really like this hair. I also really love the color. I think the color is like my favorite thing about it, because I feel like if you want to do color but like you don't want to look out there, I think this blue is really pretty because it's very subtle. So yeah, you have to be in certain lighting to see the blue. So as far as the hair, like I said, it has held up. Also, the lace closure, I bleached the knots, and the knots bleached very nicely. They bleached evenly. And yeah, as far as shedding, I don't experience really any shedding. It does tangle a little bit, and I do think that is because I did bleach the hair, but the hair does not feel rough or anything. It feels really nice. I just get like minimal shedding, I would say, when I run my fingers through it. Just some small strands, but not like an excessive amount, and it's actually really good because, like I said, this hair was bleached and dyed. Also, this hair does hold up the curls really nicely. I don't have any hairspray in it or anything, and it's just really nice. I'm also very surprised. I sounded like a smoker. I'm also really happy how well the hair took the color. It is just so beautiful. And I'm also just really impressed that this hair is still, you know, like nice after I bleached it, because there have been so many times where I bleached hair and, you know, it's just the quality isn't that good anymore. And the color, I mean, the hair took the color so well, I think. Like, it looks so nice. I also didn't dye the root color. I noticed, like, when I dye like if I'm doing like an ombre kind of and I dye the hair, the roots end up looking black, which I think is fine because I do like black hair because I do dye my hair black. But I did leave everything the original color, which is a 1B. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave everything down below, all the links to this hair and to the store. Like I said, I really love it. I think the color is so pretty. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.
Tell me what you really like. Baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step. I can see it in your eyes, 'cause they never tell